Whoa.
I like you, girl, in particular. You in particular. I like your waist in particular.
I know, you are looking at the standard unit of black beauty. But Kenyan ladies, we were in space. Ladies are serious about dancing. Only that some of them, when you analyze, it's like the DJ or somebody pissed them off before they got on the dance floor. So, DJ, you're going to give me the song again and I show you the facial expressions. You're like, I'm sorry, it wasn't me, but you're pissed. Play the song. You know, you look at her face and you're like, well done, madam. But it's nice to see you all. My name is Cotilda. Like I said, I love you too. But with all this beauty in Kenya, it's surprising none of us in Africa has won Miss World. Okay, no. If you are expecting Uganda to help, surely this is the sample space. You know, But ladies, you know, this is the one thing. All of you who are here, the comedians, you're going to are extremely funny, but please, we cannot solve your problems. Everyone has problems. Like now you can see the single. When people are single, I got married recently, so when people are single, they think, man, if only I can get married. You can even see the problems single ladies are struggling with in the audience. Just analyze, you'll see who's single next to you. Some people have come here looking for rent. So if you are seated next to a gentleman and he has not yet said anything since the night started, please shift. You cannot spend all these hours in the Churchill Show and nobody is showing any progress towards you. We came here, we mean business. You know, and people are laughing. You can tell who's single. They laugh with caution. You never know who's watching. Oh my God, she's funny. Those who are laughing carelessly, they have been in relationships forever. They don't care. But you see, let me just encourage you if you are single. You see, in that single life of yours, you will only realize this when you get married. In that single life of yours, you can do certain things that married people don't have the liberty of. For example, when I was single, I used to save people in my phone anywhere I felt like. You can even save your friends. And you say, Joseph, BFF. You don't care. But my friend, when you get married, you start saving. You go back and edit your contact list. And you start saving people with their whole profile. Joseph, the electrician, who I have no interest in. So that when the phone rings, it is clear. It rings and somebody can see the whole CV there. And you would pick your calls. Like now when you're single, your friend calls at any time in the night. Like, hi, let's go out. You're like, give me 30 minutes. Now when you are married, even if you've talked about the program for 2 weeks, when the phone rings, you pick it up. While it is still ringing, you say, now, you know, this is Daniel. You remember, last time you met him. So Daniel, the phone is still ringing, but you have to give a short profile before you pick it up. Now, you see, Daniel and I are supposed to go to Ginger, but he's coming with his girlfriend. So I will not be anywhere close to him. So, hello, Daniel, who's coming with your girlfriend? But then again, I can see there are some, you know, I see some whites, I see some Indians. This is a wonderful, this Indian gentleman is excited. Why has none of you ever won a marathon? Always bargaining. I'm sure in the middle of the race when you are winning, you start bargaining. Hey, my friend, 1,500, I give you number one. But it's good to see you. The difference, you see, the difference with whites, the Indians I don't think are pretty much romantic. The difference is, no, please, it's hard to be romantic with that quantity of garlic. It's hard. It's hard. No. And that is not personal, by the way. But then don't get excited, Africans, because even you African men, it doesn't matter how much he loves you. You start walking while holding his hand. He's like, hey, my friend, how have you been walking before you met me? You walk. But then you will see the difference. With these whites, they are so romantic. I think that's why these white ladies get so worried when the man disappears. He can even come back just 1 hour late. You find her crying. Oh my God, it's 7 p.m. He's not home. What if something happened to him? Even the worry is positive. But for us African ladies, you can go missing for 3 days. They will find me in my house very peaceful. They ask you, have you seen your husband? He will come back. He left us money for food. And if it gets to the 3rd day and you have not yet come back, she will call you at around 8 p.m. Hey, so Daniel, this is what you have decided. If it gets to midnight, stay there. In fact, tell me where you are. You think she's going to say, tell me where you are so that I can come there. Tell me where you are. I will send your things with a border. That's why you see the difference. You can date an African man for 7 years and you wait for a proposal. Oh. These whites, that's why you see movies have destroyed everything. In the movies, there is this white gentleman, he wants to propose to his girlfriend. He will hire somebody somewhere in a park. And then the person will be seated. Then they will bring the lady and surprise her. Somebody is playing the violin. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? And then she will walk in and she will be presented with flowers. And then the man will jump out of a bush. I don't know why a bush. And then he will get on one knee. It still has to do with the problem, the names we have still. Because when they get on one knee, Chloe. But imagine Wanjiku. Jesus. Anyway, let's stick with Chloe. Chloe, will you marry me? And of course she'll jump, yes, I'll marry you. But my friend, an African man, 7 years, you are waiting for the proposal. One day you are just walking on the street. And then he's like, do you know what? We should get married. Thank you, that's my time.